Welcome to another mini investigation. Sorry about that, I had it zoomed in by accident. Since my parents are out tonight, I'm going to spend 30 minutes looking at the sky, doing an investigation into the sky to see if I see anything out of the ordinary tonight, which is a good night to do it because I haven't done a mini investigation, what I call them, on Sundays when my parents go out to eat when I'm not here. I haven't done one of those for a good 30 days or so. And the last one was a very weird experience, to say the least. I saw UFOs, I saw weird footprints, and I saw a strange animal on the front lawn that I can't explain. And they were all caught on footage. So I'm thinking that since my parents are going out to eat tonight, I might as well do another one, because I haven't done one for about a month. So let's get this ready. Let's do this and see if we can see anything out of the ordinary. Or let me see if I can see anything out of the ordinary in the night sky. It's a pretty cloudy night out. I don't see stars or anything. That makes it so the footage will be much brighter, though, which is a good thing, because this camera doesn't pick it up too bright when it's darker and starry out. So I'm glad it's cloudy out for once. I don't see anything now, but we will watch for 3 minutes to see if I see something out of the ordinary, and then I'll go back in and do a topic in the other room. So I'm really looking forward to doing this. I haven't done this in a long time. However, I want to mention one thing before we do anything else. I don't know if you can see it around here, but there's a porch of a nearby house there. A lot of the red light UFOs have been explained now as a reflection of cars' taillights being reflected off of the window in that area, because there's a window there. So I just want to let you know that any kind of red light reflections from around here, they have a logical explanation now. They're not UFOs. I just wanted to, quickly mention that. Like right there, that's just, so you can see the car just drove by right there. It caused a reflection. So that's just the reflection of the car's taillight somehow bouncing off that particular area that I just mentioned, that porch or that window. So yeah, I haven't seen anything out of the ordinary now. Is our weird animal here? No, I don't see him at all. Whatever it is, it's not here anymore. Lots of weird things happened right after the mini investigation. The night after, I saw weird glowing eye-like things around here. I can't explain them. And what the hell is that light source? You see that? I think it's just a reflection of a power line. Yeah. That's nothing unusual about that. So we're done here. Let's go into the room to do a topic. Okay, we're out here for another 3-minute session of looking at the night sky. Pretty dark night out. Okay, something's weird. I think the thing's back. I don't know. Looks a little bit different this time. That's strange. I think I have a solution to what this animal is. That's also mistaken identity now. See, there's a window behind that, and that window looks very weird when you zoom in. But I don't know. Maybe it was something else. It's just a possible solution that's mundane, although I'm not really sure. So yeah, I don't see much in the sky right now. So that's just stuff from a window. Whether the animal was, I don't know. It was a bit too bright to be anything. I guess it could be the window with some lights in it and some trees blocking it off to make it look weird shaped. I guess that makes sense. I never did see it again. And I guess means the Windows lights were shut off, that's why. But I guess it does have a mundane explanation. And there's still some stuff that I can't explain, like the eyes I saw over here the next night. I don't know. But right now I don't notice anything out of the ordinary tonight at all. Period. Which is disappointing, to say the least. Although last night I heard something strange while filming the night sky. I didn't keep the footage, unfortunately. It's not on my website, but I heard some very weird whispering from upstairs. I don't know what that was. I guess it could be a sound made by a heater or something. I don't know. Yeah, those are just reflections of that house. Don't pay attention to those. So yeah, I don't really notice anything out of the ordinary now. Which is disappointing. And that noise is just our heater, by the way. That squeaking noise, high-pitched squeak, that's just our heater. So yeah, I don't see anything out of the ordinary now. But whenever I see those red flashes of light, I just count them now. So what are we going to do for a topic for this mini investigation for the first topic out of 3? I think we're going to do 3 topics in 4 filming sessions. We've done the first already. Well, I want to talk a little bit about how I figured out what those red lights were. I told you there's a porch there with a window, okay? I was looking at some old footage and I was trying to figure out what it was when I was looking in closely. And for a while I had noticed in my footage that whenever a car drove by, I would see a red flash of light. And I was thinking maybe that's just a reflection. But it didn't eliminate that one because I didn't see a car driving by. But later on, as I looked in the footage from the first mini investigation, I saw cars driving by I didn't notice. And I was thinking, reflection. So is there anything reflective up there? So what I did is I took my old footage from mini investigation 1 and super enhanced it, made it really bright, so it was like daytime. And I can do that if I do it the right way. All I gotta do is brighten the footage, save it as a WMV file, load that WMV file, and brighten it again. And I was able to prove, without a shadow of a doubt, that that reflection is the cause of the red flashing lights. They're very hard to spot with your own eye. I can't even see them with my own eyes. But this camera is very sensitive to light sources, so it can pick it up. So it was really disappointing. I thought those were real UFOs. I didn't recognize that as a side of a house when I first saw the footage. But when I came back, I looked at it closer. When I super enhanced it, it proved it was the side of a house. So I actually went out and filmed that area again late last night. It super enhanced that the same way and found out there was indeed a house there. And it was the same house. It had to be. And the thing that I thought was Mothman on the footage in Mini Investigation 2 was just that house. Just looked a little weird because the shadows of trees made it look like there was 2 eyes there. It was just optical illusion, nothing more. Now, that doesn't mean weird stuff didn't happen during the mini investigation. How do you explain that animal? I don't know how you can explain that. There's no good explanation for that. The first mini investigation didn't have a single result for anything out of the ordinary, but the second mini investigation still had red flashes of light not coming from that window, coming from the sky where there's nothing to reflect them. So weird stuff was still picked up, at least in the second one. And that plane slash UFO, I'm not sure which one it is, it moved too weirdly. It started going this way, and then all of a sudden, it started coming right at me, and it had no sudden path change. A plane can't turn 90 degrees suddenly while it's in the air. It doesn't work like that. This thing seemed to do that. So yeah, I'm kind of disappointed that these red flashes of light have been debunked as something mundane, but it's a good thing. So now when I see them, I'll know what's causing them, and I won't pay attention to it. I hope I do see something weird tonight, that's for sure, but it's really disappointing. Now, it's not that I haven't seen weird stuff lately, because in February I've seen weird stuff too. I had a really good footage of a UFO in February taken 5 or 6 nights ago out that same window, around 11 p.m., actually more like 12:25 p.m., a.m., midnight, 25 minutes past midnight. I saw what looked like a star in the sky, and I started noticing it was kind of weird the way it flickered, so I ran out, grabbed the camera, ran back in, zoomed in on it, and when you zoomed in, you could see it was changing shape like a star shouldn't. Stars, they look very, very particular underneath this camera. When you zoom in, you can tell it's a star. It looks like a white light jumping everywhere. That's because of your hand's micro movements, apparently. It makes it look like it's jumping everywhere when it isn't. But if you see something that doesn't look like a white bolt of light jumping everywhere, it's not a star, zooming in. So now I could figure out that was a star-like UFO that way, and it changed color, it changed shape. It was something else, and it was in the wrong position to be any known star, too. I did determine that later on by looking in Stellarium closely at the position of Vega. Too low in the sky to be Vega. No, Vega was too low in the sky to be this, the exact opposite. But still, interesting nonetheless. We're back for another 3 minutes looking at the night sky. And right here, you can clearly see that this is very bright, and it kind of resembles the animal I saw, but all it is a window. Although I'm not really sure it's the same thing. It's in the right place, but that's a window with lights. But I can tell that. But looking at it closely, you might not. But yeah, I don't know. Let's just ignore that for now. Let's see if there's anything weird out there in the night sky. That flash of light up there is just a reflection. So I don't really see too much weird stuff out there now. We have 2 more minutes to find out in this particular session before I go in and talk about a third topic. I don't particularly like this when I don't get stuff on camera. I really don't. But it's just strange. I guess the animal could be just something from that window. It scared the crap out of me, honestly. Now that I found out it's mundane, maybe, then maybe I'll not be so scared of it. So yeah, my parents are out tonight. Hopefully I get enough time to do this. I don't really notice anything out of the ordinary now. Only 10 seconds left. Recently, I've been submitting my footage, at least some of the more interesting footage, I think, to UFOhunters.com, UFO-hunters.com, a site that collects UFO reports. It's the same site I noticed this Massachusetts UFO report the other day. I like them and everything, but it kind of pisses me off that my most important UFO report was deleted off their site. I submitted the UFO report of me seeing 3 star-like objects on the overcast night, and they completely deleted it like it wasn't something out of the ordinary. Please. It really irritated me. And they keep asking me for more details when I give so many details on the thing, in the submission form. They're a good site for looking up UFO reports, I have to admit, but they just irk me. Not that I hate them or anything, but They have put my stuff up there. My UFO reports are a big thing in Dedham, Massachusetts. 90% of the UFO reports are mine now, which is good. I mean, someone else is going to know about this. It's not just going to be people who view my channel, which is just what I want, you know. But yeah, I'm not crazy about UFO hunters. Now to go into a different topic. The UFO report in Massachusetts, I'm going to briefly describe it. They didn't tell me where it was when I looked on UFO Hunters, but they said it was somewhere in Massachusetts, which is very vague. It could be anywhere. Apparently this person wanted to be anonymous and didn't want to give specifics. Which is okay, but also at the same time it's not okay, because I don't know where it is. If it's in Dedham, I'll have no way of knowing. If it's somewhere else in the state, I'll have no way of knowing. So how do I know where... I want to follow it up by looking at the night sky in the area it is, if possible. But if it's somewhere out in western Massachusetts, I can't do that. If it's in Dedham, I can do that. I'd like to know where these things are. But besides the point, that's besides the point. The report is of a bright spherical light hovering in the night sky over the trees, brightening the ground to daytime light brightness, and traveling silently from one town to another and then disappearing. Pretty standard metal sphere type UFO report. Definitely weird. I'll say I think that's the fourth UFO report in 5 months in this area, in the state at least. I don't know if this was Boston area, Massachusetts, so I'm just going to say Massachusetts in general. But yeah, the latest UFO report on UFO Hunters, well, second latest now, since I last read, is in Massachusetts, but they don't tell me where it is, so I don't know. If it's in Dedham, it would help corroborate whether I saw something weird that night. But what I saw was very different from it, so yeah. But yeah, it's UFO Hunters. They're a good site for looking up UFO reports. I do recommend them as a site to look up reports, but submitting reports, unless it's very odd, I wouldn't do it. If it's something that looks like a mundane star, or a kind of UFO that looks like a weird light in the sky, but it's not very strange, just don't even bother. They'll delete it, I'm telling you. Okay, we're back out here for another 3-minute stretch of looking at the night sky. I think I'm going to do another one after this. I've already done 3 and haven't seen anything out of the ordinary. I think that the animal is just... I think it's just the window with some weird things around it. I don't know. It looks like it's probably just something mundane like that window. It's right in the right spot to be it too. I think. So far I haven't seen anything weird tonight, which really stinks, but... I will keep my eye out. I will. If I do see something, you will be the first to know, because I'll be all over it. But right now I don't notice anything out of the ordinary. It's a very bright, cloudy night. I don't see stars. I don't see any points of light that could be a star-like UFO, because they generally don't appear in a cloudy night anyway. Generally, occasionally they have, but most of the time they don't tend to appear in a cloudy night. So I think the animal is just an optical illusion. What was that flash of light? I didn't see a car drive by. Wait a minute, something weird just showed up in the nick of time. There was no car driving by and there was a flash of light over here. I don't know if it was in the sky or not, but I'm willing to bet it was, because there's no car driving by. How could it be a reflection off that house? How could it be? Well, that was strange. It wasn't in the right spot to be a reflection, but I'll see when I look at the footage much closer and amplify it and brighten it and all that. Strange, very weird stuff going on tonight now, finally. I don't know how to explain that, because there's no car driving by. At least I don't think there was. I wasn't really paying attention, but I don't think there was. I think I would have noticed a car driving by. So yeah, that's about it. It was just one little weird red flash of light in that corner that can't be explained as a car driving by, so it's weird. Anomalous, whatever you want to call that. So I will take note of it if there's no car no car seen at the same time. I will take notice of it then. If there is a car, I'll completely ignore it. Basically, with those flash of light UFOs, that's how I'm going to handle them. My elbow's getting very sore, and I have to keep doing this. Okay, that one was just a reflection of a car. Okay, we're back for another 3-minute recording session of looking at the night sky to see if there's anything weird out there. Unfortunately, in the last 2 sessions, there was a serious focusing problem before I started recording, which is really annoying. Unfortunately, I can't really seem to get rid of it, but I did somehow get it to focus correctly before I started the video at least. I don't notice anything out of the ordinary right now. This is the last time I'm going to do this, tonight. But later on tonight I might do another watch. I've been doing watches late at night where I look out this window late at night around midnight or so to see if I see anything out of the ordinary for 3 minutes, too. So basically I've done something like 6 watches tonight because of this. 5 during this mini investigation, and then 1 more tonight later on, maybe, but I probably won't. I don't want to. I don't notice anything out of the ordinary now. So yeah, there's nothing unusual here now. I don't notice anything. That flash of light was weird. I mean, that could be a reflection, but I doubt it. There's no car driving by to make a reflection there. I didn't see a car driving by, so I don't know. I'll have to look at the footage much closer to see if it's right in the area where that house is. I hope not, but yeah, you know. It's really, really, really weird. And I'm going to cut this off around 1 minute and 50 seconds, I think. 2 minutes. We'll do this for 2 minutes, and then we'll stop. It's just too much. I can't handle it anymore. Alright, 2 minutes and 30 seconds, and then we'll stop. I don't notice anything out of the ordinary. 30 more seconds, and I'm going to quit and do a little outro. I think I saw a light up there. I don't know. This was an interesting mini investigation in everything but results. The results were terrible tonight. Just 1 flash of light that was weird. That's it. Nothing else. That flash of light had no car associated with it. No car associated with it, so it wasn't a car's tail light reflecting off that house. So I don't know. I mean, I thought this was an interesting mini investigation. It was a good thing to do. It didn't come out good though, which stinks. It was nothing like the first 2, which had lots of interesting things in them at least. First one had mostly topics. The second one had at least those weird footprints. And I did see at least 1 UFO during that one. I didn't really notice anything but the flash of light in this one. I don't want to go out there and look out there now. I'm not going to find anything, I don't think. So I think I'm going to take a little break from this kind of thing for the next week. I got a doctor's appointment next week, so I can't do it next week anyway. But yeah, I enjoyed this mini investigation. Even though I didn't find anything, I hope you guys enjoyed it, because at least I talked about interesting stuff. I probably won't be doing another one of these for a long, long time. Not until 2 weeks from now. I'm probably going out to dinner with them next week. So this week is the last time you'll see it for 2 weeks, unfortunately. So that's the mini investigation. I hope you enjoyed it. I know I did, a little bit.